So I walk in, and what do I see? Food everywhere, every surface. I'm telling you, like a 15-foot island, a dining room table that's extended with a plywood board on top of it, with a small table attached to the end to make it even bigger, another small folding table, and another full-size dining room table, covered in food. All homemade, smells delicious, it's wonderful, and you're greeted with a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Where am I, you might ask? A little place I like to call Grandma's house. It's simple. Family, love, togetherness, deliciousness. You pile it all together, and you've got yourself a true experience of visiting your grandma's house in New Jersey. And get this, your grandma is Italian. Go figure, right? One of the hardest parts about going to grandma's house is probably getting there. It's the highway most of the time. I'm just gonna drive like a gangster and go like 80. You're like, lean back, you got your hand on the wheel, and you're like, man, I'm driving like a gangster. I don't care what I'm doing. You're not like, 9 and 12, 12 and 3, whatever those numbers are that they teach you in driver's ed. I don't really know, but you're not exactly paying attention because nobody does in Jersey when you're driving around. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it's not like you're not paying attention because obviously your eyes are on the road because that's what you do when you drive. But you're driving. Driving to grandma's house, gangsta driving. All of a sudden, gotta put two hands on the wheel, turn off the freeway. I see my exit. I'm sitting there, gotta make this left turn. Got my blinker on. I'm like, okay, my blinker's really annoying. Okay, there's cars coming both ways. I don't know how I'm gonna make this turn. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to like get hit and kill myself, get out in traffic trying to go to grandma's house, like drive under this bridge and just die? Got my music on, I'm like, all right. I'm like looking both ways. Okay, I can do this. I'm talking myself into this left turn because left turns are hard. There's like 4 lanes, there's a tunnel, there's trees everywhere. You can't see nothing. I hear all this honking. So I look behind me and I'm like, oh crap, there's this Mack truck and like a line of them chilling back there, and there's all these truck drivers honking and go, woo! I don't know what is going on, but I'm like, crap, I gotta make this turn. And they're like, I'm like sitting there trying to make this turn, and I'm like, oh man, I'm getting anxious, and they're like beeping, and I'm like, you know what, you shut up, or I'm gonna flip you over on my sunroof. Oh, I will open it up right now. I'm looking at them on my rear view, and I'm like, okay, they're really big. They could kill me. They could run me over right now. I gotta go. So I make this turn. I get there, finally. I walk in. Grandma, I almost died. What? You almost died? Are you kidding me? What happened? You shouldn't be making left turns like, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. I just learned how to drive. Like I got this. Don't worry. I'll be fine driving home. I want to leave before dark because my lights are really bad. I'm like a terrible driver. Okay, I'm not a terrible driver. I just learned how to drive. That's the thing. My grandma's like, do you want fish? And I'm like, Grandma, I told you 50 times I don't eat fish. Like, I stopped eating fish like 2 years ago. And she's like, oh, okay. Do you want a burger? I'm like, yes, I can't buy meat at school. I want a freaking burger. I'm so excited. So I'm like super pumped about this burger. Like, I love cheeseburgers. Grandma gives me this burger, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. I'm like, man, Grandma, I could eat like 50 of these. But like, I'm using a figure of speech. So then she's like, well, I know you like cream corn. So she takes out the cream corn, I'm dumping it on my plate, and I'm like, okay, Grandma, cream corn doesn't really go with burgers, but whatever, right? Like, I'm great. Grandma says, do you want another burger? And I'm like, no, Grandma, I don't want another burger. I'm stuffed like a fat pig. Do you want me to freaking explode? But she puts it on my plate anyway. Let me tell you, when you're at your Italian grandma's house, she will stuff you. Like, you take one bite, she's shoveling more on. You feel like you're going to explode. Now that we ate half the food on all these tables, then we all basically go into a food coma. And we're helping clean up all this food, divvying out the leftovers. Grandma's like, take more. Don't take all the gravy. Don't take all my gravy. Everybody needs some gravy, guys. So, we gotta share the gravy. But this food brought us together. Family was there, food was there, love was there. All the important things in life are at Grandma's house.